They tried to stop me, but nothing could stop me. Welcome back to part 24 of Analyzing the Game with your host, your vocalist, background vocalist, arranger, producer, executive producer, script writer, songwriter, creation writer, conductor, arranger, that boy Dez. Thank you guys for joining me on Analyzing the Game again. If you are subscribed to me, if you have liked my videos, if you have commented on my videos, if you have shared my videos, if you have engaged with my videos, thank you very much. If you haven't done any of those things or you don't know who I am, you will soon. Part 24, part Kobe Bean, Kobe Bryant, 2-4, 6. It's just a grind, it's just a process, I'm just happy every time I get to press the record button. I'm happy in general in life, and I go through, I'm the normal person I can't be. I have normal emotions. So like there's times where I'm not upbeat. I'm not always upright. I'm not feeling good, but I try to tell myself that I am such and such. I am this, I am that, I am that. I am power, I am strength, I am success, I am riches. I tell myself that when I feel a little down or I get out of the mood that I'm not supposed to be in, and I just tell myself that I am myself and you are yourself and you are you. 24 videos just keeps going I'm just going to keep going and not have any doubts, any questions, and just continue to keep exploring with myself and continue to be happy in the creations that I am allowing myself to make, and just not looking back on it and just continue to trying to get better each and every single time I hit the record button, and just living with the results and being happy with what I created and what I made and what I make and what I made. And truly, it started with me just wanting to explore myself. I thought that I knew everything about myself. I thought that it was my ego. I didn't explore my ego fully, because some things wouldn't allow me to do my ego wouldn't allow me to do certain things that I easily should have allowed myself to do. And it takes exploration of yourself. It all starts with you. Once again, you have to be willing to explore and dive deep into yourself. And I say use truth and justice as your exploring compass, and use those to guide you to where you want to be, and explore you being successful, explore you being rich, explore you being happy, explore all of these things, explore you being in places that you dreamed of being, and just explore. And just thinking will allow you to heighten where you would want to explore and how you would want to explore. And exploring is the main key to, in my belief, the matrix and this world and in this reality and in this structure of the system that we are in. You have to be willing to explore, and you can't turn down anything at any time just because your ego is telling you you can't do that, you shouldn't do that, or you're too good for this, or things like that. And if you explore yourself, you will find how truly powerful you are, and the things that you can do, and the abilities and the gifts. And exploring will allow you to throw out the fears, throw out the doubts if they're still there. Because you're going to just dive deep and be like, I'm not scared of that. I won't be afraid of that anymore. And the exploring that I'm talking about is being by yourself, getting off social media, journaling, being bored, being alone, having nothing to do, exploring what you like, finding who you are. If you can't do that, you will never be able to accomplish whatever dreams that you set out. And yes, you people set dreams and set goals and set accomplishments, but they don't know if that's just the surface of them because they haven't fully explored themselves and explored this matrix and explored this reality and figured out this is for me. I believe this is true. I believe this is wrong. I believe this is right. I believe you pick things and you find things, and these things lead you and will guide you to where you want to be and where you need to be. And exploring starts by just throwing yourself in the fire. You can't, it's not going to be easy. You're going to find emotions and you're going to find moments that maybe hurt you, but use those to guide you to where you would like to be. And I say you you never lose your demons, you just have to learn to live above them. So there's things that have happened to you. There are moments, emotions that are there still, but you just glossed over them and you just kept going. But if you explore, you sit alone, you ask yourself, how do you feel? You ask yourself, why do you feel like that? These things will pop up and they will talk you will talk to yourself, they will talk to you, and you will get an understanding, and you will be able to live above those things and live past them, and they will still be there, but they won't be not acknowledged to where they're going to potentially hurt you or not have you somewhere where you would like to be because you couldn't face or explore the deep the deep waters. How deep will you willing to be? Will you be willing to go to find yourself, to explore this world, to explore this matrix, to explore everything that it has to offer, everything that it has to give? Because we don't know. You don't know. You think that you know, but if you don't truly attest to that and dedicate and put time to it, you will never figure out. You will just be on the surface level. You will be a surface level explorer. That's not good. I mean, shoot. It's kind of like, you can kind of look at it as we try to go explore the ocean, but there's stuff down there that it would never allow us to get that deep, to go that far. Never. It's just not meant for us to be down there. That's an actual literal thing, though. But you can look at it the same as for yourself or for me. You have things that you are deeply hidden, not hidden, they're there, but happened maybe years ago when you were a kid, something with your parents at school, someone hurt you, and you just said, oh no, I'm fine. Your ego masked it and you put shield on and you didn't face it. But at a certain point, you're going to be like, I'm not right. I need to figure out more about myself. I need to explore more about myself. And you will go into those deep waters and you will find things that maybe you're not supposed to be diving in there, but you're going to be there, and it'll take you to wherever you want to go, literally. And this is from self. I did this. I wouldn't be saying anything that I didn't do. And I'm exploring with this matrix and this reality by just talking, by having my own platform, having my own YouTube channel, having my own creations, allowing myself to create and exploring and figuring out what did I find when I explored myself that was going to lead me to this moment. Yes, I was scared. Yes, I had doubts. Yes, I had questions, but what is that going to do? It's not going to do anything. I can still do it. I can still act. And I'm here. It led me to being here. and talking to you guys and creating and being myself and not wanting to explore to be anybody else. Because I don't want to be anybody else. I don't want to explore in anybody else's life. I don't want to explore nothing else besides me in the world. And there, of course, there's people in the world, but you could also explore how they think, their beliefs, their mindsets towards this matrix, towards this reality. And you can just see the shift and the difference in certain people and how they act and their egos. Their ego will never allow them to do certain stuff. And of course, that's normal, but it's everybody reaches a certain, they get to the point where their ego is gone. They don't have an ego. They're willing to do anything. They're willing to say, oh yeah, I'm wrong. I'm never right. I mean, not I'm never right, but I don't want to be right. I don't care to be right. I'm wrong. I'm not perfect. I can mess up. I fail. These are normal things. But most people, if they don't explore themselves, their ego is just going to be the dominant factor in their life, in their self, in their person, their personality. If you're new to my channel, I do a daily free write. I have a journal. You see them back there. I hang them up once I upload my videos to YouTube to you guys, for you guys to be able to watch. And if you didn't know, today's free write is called Explore. Pretty good. Yeah, I also said, no one else can explore you. Also, that's what I just said. No one else can explore you, and you can explore no one else. You can try, but if people don't want to do that for themselves, they're just going to block you off, and they're just going to be like, oh, like you can ask them stuff. You can ask them why they're like how they are, what happened to them, and they'll just be like, I don't have to answer that. I don't want to answer that. I can't answer that. They can't answer that because they never put themselves in those situations, in the moments, in the fire, to be able to be burning and to figure out and to change and to see and to explore who they are and what they were and what happened to them. Everybody can't do that. But still, everybody should get the chance. Everybody should be willing to take the chance to grow, to see things different, to see truth, to see justice, whatever you want to say. Everybody. And that will make society better. That will make the world better. That will make people better and more powerful in understanding what they can do in their self, with their self. Video number 24. Recording number 24. I'm proud of myself. I mean, a few people that I know that I told about my YouTube, my channel, told me that they were proud of me. And I thank you guys. You guys know who you are if you're watching this. But yeah, I'm proud of myself. I'm not perfect. I don't live the perfect life, but I'm aiming for that every single day. I get the chance every single day to explore myself daily. Meditate 30 minutes a day. Journal. Be bored. I don't talk to anybody. A few people. But I just set myself in the right place, in the right setting, in the right mode, I believe, to allow myself to continue to be creative. I don't want to seem like this is a burden, this is extreme. It can't be, because I'm just still exploring with life. I don't know anything. I'm still trying to figure out a lot of stuff. I don't know everything just because I'm sitting here talking and recording myself. And I just don't like people that think that they know everything. You don't know. No one really knows anything. Everybody's just going about life trying to figure it out. Trying their best most times, yes. But does that make you say that you know everything? Because someone lived 21 years and you lived 40? Because no, you can learn something. Someone at 5 years old can know more than you, slightly, or know things that you don't know, or tell you something that you never even heard of. So it's like people, I don't know. That kind of irks me, but I don't know. I can't really say too much about that because it's like people think because you're quote unquote experienced, you know more, or you have the upper hand, or you have power over someone, or you are entitled more than this other person. I don't believe that because they probably didn't do the same thing that I did or the next person did to want to figure out themselves. They're just going through life thinking that they know. What do you actually know? There's also another thing that I tell myself: forget everything that you think you know, once again, because you don't know anything. That's another reason to explore, because you don't know nothing. You didn't see anything. You've seen stuff, but it's like the average stuff, kind of. And there's so much more for you to be able to understand, for you to be able to analyze, for you to be able to connect, for you to be able to question. There's everything out there that you can be able to do. It's up to you, yourself, to start it. Everybody as a one person, because it's not going to be a group thing, because no one's, of course I'm sitting here telling people, but it's not. People could watch this in a group setting, but it's probably 1-to-1, maybe 1-to-2. But it starts with you. You have to be willing to take the chance, the opportunity, the risk to explore, to not be scared of, to maybe go down a route, to go down a path, to explore down a rabbit hole that nobody has ever, that you know, or that hasn't done. And yeah, exploring will lead you to being in places that you never would have thought that you would be, that thought that you would be at. I'm sorry, I can't talk. It is. I actually did just wake up probably about like 2 hours ago. It's 9:40. It's 9:49. But yes, exploring will lead you to places that you probably never imagined that you would be at. I never thought that I would be here recording on my YouTube channel, on my platform, for my subscribers, for myself, my creations, my writings, using my words, using my thoughts, using my beliefs, using my questions. Probably never thought I would have been here, but guess what? I explored and I led myself here. I found myself here. The ship landed here. I found it gold. I explored to gold. I dug for gold. Didn't stop when I was right there. I gotta keep going. It's all, it all starts with you. And yes, once again, people go through things. People aren't perfect. No one's perfect. Regardless of what you think, regardless of what you want to say, people try to aim to be perfect. People edit, people filter, people post their best moments, but you're not perfect. Most people don't post their worst moments, or people don't say their worst moments, or people don't put out their worst moments. But these things happen. It's like, I don't know, log off and see who you are. When you're not scrolling, when you're not seeing other things, when you're not, I don't know, getting mad, when you're not laughing at things that aren't funny. Figure out, explore to see who you really are, to be honest. Because most people don't know who they are. They are going off of, I don't know, aesthetic, a mold, someone that they want to be, people that they see, things that they see. And yeah, will be like, no, I'm myself. I know who I am. Do you actually? Do you really? Because trust and believe. When you alone, if you can't be alone, I don't think that you really know who you are. That's just coming from me. But I don't know anything. I'm just myself. The person that is alone. But thank you guys for watching. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the humans that are on their journey, on their process, on their path, on their exploration. Keep striving. Keep trying to win the present moment and stay above water. And you can do anything, and your mind will take you anywhere you want to be. Excuse me. Don't accept failure and continue to go. You are powerful. You are strength. I believe in you. If no one believes in you, if you needed to hear that for today, for tonight, for whenever you're watching this video, I believe in you. You can do it. You have to use your mind. Your mind is powerful. You are strong. If you're new to my channel, subscribe to me at THATBOYDEZ. Thank you for joining me on Analyzing the Game, Part 24. Kobe Bean Bryant. Excuse me. What can I say? We will be back again. You know we gotta hit.